How do you go about getting paid clients? Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Daniel.i.schiffer. I make videos here on YouTube about filmmaking and content creation. If you're into that, subscribe, you won't regret it. Today we're gonna answer the question, how do I go about getting clients for video work? And I guess this applies to clients for any type of freelance work. If you're a photographer or any other creative service, this will apply to you as well. There are a whole bunch of ways you can go about getting new clients, and I'm gonna go over a handful of ways, some of which will be geared toward those of you who are beginners and want to get your first clients, and some of these will be helpful for those of you who are already experienced but want to branch out and find new clients. So without further ado, let's get into some of these tips. So the very first thing as a freelancer that you're gonna wanna do, whether it's videos or photography, is to set up a portfolio of some sort where you can show people your work. What platform you use to do this right now will not matter if you're just starting out. You can use YouTube, Vimeo, your own website. You can even use Instagram to show your videos. A tip though is that if you're gonna use Instagram, don't make it your personal account that shows you and your friends goofing off, because you don't want clients to see that. Keep it professional. Now you might be one of those people that says, well, how do I make a portfolio if I don't have any existing videos from existing clients? And if this is the case, then the only thing you can really do is to either shoot some videos for very cheap or for free. When I started out, I shot tons of free work. I actually sent out emails to various small businesses, even realtors, and I said, hello, my name is Daniel, I make videos, I'm just starting out because I'm in school and blah, blah, blah. You know, tell them a little bit about yourself. I would like to offer you a free video for your business, and in return, I would like to use it for my portfolio. Every now and then, you'll be surprised that you will actually get a response, and a lot of people like free stuff. So if you're offering a free video and your stuff is good, they will let you do it, and boom, you have your first client video. Throw it on your portfolio and then repeat the process again. And now that you have a portfolio and you have some stuff to show people, this is where you can move on to some of the other ways you can go about getting some new clients and getting paid. I would say a good amount of videos to have in your portfolio would be at least 5. Obviously, the more you have, the better, but 5 is a good number to start out. So as I said, now you have your portfolio, you have a few videos that you can show people so that when they hire you to do some work, they know what they're getting into. Now, before you even start thinking about marketing and little tricks to, finding clients and things like that, worry about your product, worry about your service. As a freelancer, no matter what you're doing, if it's videos, photography, web design, it doesn't matter. Your product that you are offering is broken down into 2 categories. These categories are goods and services. If you've ever taken a marketing class, you know exactly what I'm talking about. A good is a tangible thing that someone can buy from you and they now have it and they own that thing. In this case, that is the video, the final product that you throw together and edit and send to them. That is the good you are offering your clients. The service you are offering is exactly what it sounds like, is the service, the customer service, the relationship you are offering to the client, and how attentive you are to their needs, how responsive you are, and how you handle yourself in a professional way. This is equally, if not more important than the actual video or whatever the good is itself. Because even if you provide a good final product, if your service is bad, they're not gonna recommend you to anyone else. I would say 90% of my business comes from referrals, because the clients not only like my work, but they like me. They like how responsive I am to their emails, they like how quickly I get back to them, they enjoy my willingness to meet up with them and discuss ideas with them and to collaborate. They enjoy how patient I am and how I can offer revisions to make sure that they get the video they want. These are the things you have to think about every time you make a video for a client. Because in the past they've liked my service, they've recommended me to all their friends who also have businesses and do all sorts of things, and I get emails and calls all the time from people that want videos, and they say, hey, so-and-so recommended me, they said you were really great, so I'd love to work with you. That is the number 1 tip. Now that you understand this, if you've already applied this step, let's get into some of the other things you can do to branch out and find some new clients. These right here are my business cards. These are extremely essential for having a freelance business. My company is called Filmer, spelled like that. And on my card, I have my company name. It says what I do, professional video services. My name, underneath it says creative director. That's my role in the company. My phone number, my email, and my website. Looking back on this card, I actually probably wouldn't even include the creative director part. I don't know really why I did that. And something you could also include, if you have a social media page of some sort, you can throw that on there as well, as long as it is consistent with your brand and your professional service that you do. Now, having a business card is only half the battle. If you get a bunch of these printed, you have to find a way to actually use them and make them effective. Now, the purpose of having the business card is essentially to direct people to your website, your portfolio, so they can see your work and then they can contact you. So where can you give these out and where are they the most effective? An obvious one is to go into small businesses, whether it's pizzerias or any like food establishment. Go into those places, go into little stores, stay away from big corporate places with many locations and franchises. Stick to the ones that are like one-off or two location businesses, and go in there, say, hey, walk in there, introduce yourself politely, mention that you make videos or photos, whatever it is you do, hand them your business card and say, if you ever need anything, feel free to contact me, I would love to work with you. And go to as many places as possible and just get your name out there, and you will be surprised that people will actually email you. So this last tip is perhaps my favorite. It is a secret I've kept for a while, but I'm gonna share it with you now, and that is to go to events and farmers markets. Now, when I say go to events, look for events in your city that revolve around a creative industry. For example, a fashion show. Here in Toronto, the Toronto Men's Fashion Week happened in the summer, and I thought that would be a great opportunity to go there and see some of the vendors and things like that, and pretty much just network and get my name out there to some of these creative, fashionable brands. I got to the event and there was a whole bunch of small businesses that were trying to get their brand name out there who had kiosks and booths. There were jewelry companies, clothing brands, and I basically just went around and handed out my business cards and introduced myself. And I actually got, I think, 3 companies like the next day contacted me saying they were interested in videos. The same concept goes for all types of events and stuff. You can go to trade shows, anything, any sort of place where people go simply to network and to mingle. That's a perfect opportunity for you to go and spread the word about your service. And one of my favorites is farmers markets. Go on the internet and Google what farmers markets are coming up in your area. Show up with your business cards and go around to the different vendors and introduce yourself. You'll be surprised how many of these small companies making honey or spices or barbecue sauces, muffins, cupcakes, whatever baked goods or anything that they're making, you will be surprised how many of them will go, oh, videos. Interesting. Yeah, thank you. They'll take your card. Oh yeah, I'll contact you, and they will contact you. That is my favorite place to go and find new businesses, at farmers markets. So the bottom line here for getting clients is to get creative and just put your name out there. But the most important thing is not only to have a good product, but make sure your service is on par with the quality of product you are producing. You want to be friendly, you want to be nice, you want to be helpful and patient. And on that note, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, hit it with a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.